This is my new show, which was inspired by people asking about shows and making suggestions about shows that are similar to them. So basically, it's going to be similar to when people try to figure out what are the 6 degrees between the actor Kevin Bacon. So for this episode, I will be talking about Noir. Noir is about a show that it's 2 people that fate has brought them together, and it involves assassins, action, and lots of gunplay and mystery about the 2 people and what brought them together. There are shows that are directly related to this, made by the same creator, Koichi Massimo, which the concept for this creator was Girls with Guns. So the other show that came right after was called Madlax, and it's about 2 people who have 2 different personalities that are living 2 completely different lives, but basically it's the same concept. Guns, assassins, 2 people coming together, except this one starts off by showing them as separate stories. Another one created by the same creators is called El Cazador de Bruja, and I think it's at the same time, pretty close to the same time. I maybe watched a few episodes, but these are all the shows that are direct spiritual sequels. For other shows that are along the same vein, there is Gunslinger Girls, orphan girls that were trained to be partners, trained with the partner, and they are assassins that basically no one suspects. The interesting aspect is that each girl has their own unique personality and the interactions with their partner. Moving to another show with guns in action, Black Lagoon is a show about a salaryman that gets caught up in a shady business trip and gets rescued and recruited by a mercenary group. Although he's reluctant at first, he joins because his reputation is basically ruined, and this group is friendly enough to give him a chance. But the real star of the show is Remy, a gun-toting, no mercy mercenary who can mow down anyone, and she basically makes Lara Croft look like a schoolgirl in comparison. Another show that's one of my favorites is Darker Than Black. The main character has the power to shock and subdue other people with his powers that are renegades. Kind of think Batman plus XMen, except the main character has no qualms about killing the bad guys. And then moving on to the next show, it's a newer show, Gangster. Most people have probably watched this, but it's about 2 mercenaries, Nick and Warwick, and in this town, people with powers are called Twilights and are ranked based on their powers. The cops pretty much stay out of the way of the mob and the Twilights and pretty much just clean up the mess afterwards. What's interesting is that each episode we find out a little bit more about Nick and Warwick's past. And then the other series that is very similar is Venom for Requiem. It's about a guy that has no memories. He's trained basically and told that if he doesn't try to kill this other person that's coming after him, that he's going to die. And that's his first test. And it goes on to the interactions between the main character and the girl that starts training him. And then we find out a little bit more about the organization that's behind this and their motivations. So it's very interesting. So all these shows are pretty similar to Noir, and I hope you like this series. I'm going to try to do more similar to this. So basically be based on a title and then the genre that show, and then how other shows are related to that. So I hope you like that. If you have any comments about this particular episode, like if there's ones that I might have missed or ones that you thought were a better match, comment below. And if you have any suggestions for the next shows of this, also comment there. Like always, subscribe if you're interested, and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you next time.